Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and we got the brand new X-Saber cards revealed out of Duel Terminal 3. So let's get straight into this. If you don't know, X-Sabers are a synchro-based archetype based around many different types: Beast, Warrior, Beast, just warriors in general. And basically, their whole gimmick is that they want to synchro climb into high, powerful level X-Sabers, allowing them to do some really cool combos and usually just hand loop. If I remember, like the Synchro 10 is just golems and he just hand loops for one. He might be a Synchro 9 now I think about it. I forget what he is. But it doesn't matter. The archetype's been bad for a very long time. Let's see if 4 new cards is enough to bring it back into the depths of meta competitive. So first things first, we have X-Saber Prima. If I didn't know any better, I'm not going to lie to you, this is a Gladiator Beast. Anyway, it's a level 4 Earth Beast Warrior Tuner effect monster. 1700 attack, 300 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. And this card is normal or spell summon. So you can send it to the graveyard, spell summon 2 X-Saber monsters from deck, except itself, but destroy it during the end phase. And this card is sent to graveyard as material for a synchro summon as an X-Saber monster. Apply these effects. You can make a second attack during each battle phase. It can attack directly at synchro monster gains these effects. Interesting card. So you want to normal summon this card or spell summon it. Then you could send it to graveyard like Lone Fire, like Tribute itself send. And then spell summon 2 X-Saber monsters from deck. But if you use it as synchro material, the synchro makes 2 attacks and it can attack directly, which is kind of insane. This is a very custom card, which X-Sabers absolutely need because they have not received support in decades. So, yeah, much welcome card. Next, you have X-Saber Bruno. This is a level 3 Earth Psychic Tuner effect monster, 1200 attack, 1100 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card they want to return. If this card is in your hand, banish one other Earth monster in your hand, face up field, and or graveyard, spell summon it. If this card is normal spell summon, add 1 X-Saber spell trap directly from deck or graveyard to your hand once per turn during your opponent's main phase or battle phase. Quick effect, immediately after this card resolves, synchro summon only using Earth monsters you control, including this card. Interesting card. So it basically allows you to quick synchro on your opponent's turn, and it helps you make some really cool X-Saber combos. Not to mention, on summon, it'll add to your hand a X-Saber spell trap, which is pretty powerful because you do have like some really cool Gothams cards. I think one's a counter trap, so that's pretty cool. Next, we have Commander Souza Swordmaster. This is a level 10 Earth Warrior effect monster. It looks like it's golems without its helmet, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know he had blue eyes and shit. It's a level 10 Earth Warrior synchro, 2500 attack, 1600 defense. Requires 1 tuner plus 1 Earth monster, so it's not completely generic. You need Earth monsters. So, hey, punks, look at that. Next, this card is always treated as an X-Saber monster. This card gains 200 attack for each banished monster. I guess that simulates with the second card we got, because the second card banishes an Earth in order to spell summon itself. When this card destroys a monster by battle, draw 1 card, which is pretty cool because don't forget, you can attack twice with the X-Saber Prima if you use it as material. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, tribute an X-Saber monster, destroy that card, destroy 1 card they control. I don't like that this is not negating. It just says when your opponent activates a card or effect, tribute an X-Saber, destroy a card they control. Now, it is non-targeting destruction, which is nice. However, let's say your opponent activates like Lightning Storm. You're not negating Lightning Storm, you're just popping a card, which means you can't stop the Lightning Storm, which kind of sucks. Fourth effect. If this card is destroyed by battle card effect, banish 1 Saber card from your graveyard instead. So it does have some protection as well. Not bad. Next, and for our final card, we have X-Saber Gothams, level 7 Earth Warrior Synchro effect monster, 2600 attack, 2100 defense. It's funny that this one has that more attack. It's a level 7 synchro, while the level 10 synchro only had 2500 attack. Of course, the 2500 It does gain 200 for each banish monster, so technically it will get bigger. But I don't know, X-Sabers are banishing that much, so Anyway, this is X-Saber Golems. Requires a tuner and 1 earth monster as material, level 7. You can only use the first, second, and third effect discard once a turn. And this card is single summon, add 1 Saber or Golem spell or trap directly from your deck to hand. This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent. Discard 1 random card from their hand. Again, the hand looping, that's what X-Sabers are known for. When your X-Saber monster is targeted for an attack, while you control this card in the graveyard, spells on this card, and change the attack target to it. And I don't think this is enough. I'm not going to lie to you guys. X-Sabers needed so much love, it's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, the 2 main deck monsters are fantastic for the strategy, but the synchros are a little lacking. I definitely think Prima is like the best support card ever. It's basically Lone Fire for 2 from deck. Then if it's Lone Fire for 2 on normal or special summon. So that's just insane. You can just if you could E-Telly this card out, with some X-Saber card that summons it from deck, then it will just send itself to graveyard to summon 2 more X-Sabers. It's always summoning 2, which is a very powerful effect. But if your opponent knows anything, they just ash this card. So do keep that in mind. And not to mention, it gives those 2 beneficial effects. The Synchro Monster uses material, gains 2 attacks, and can attack directly, which can help you OTK. And this new X-Saber Bruno is pretty good too. Just because he can banish another Earth from your hand, spell summon himself, and he adds an X-Saber spell attract directly from deck to hand. He's also a level 3 Earth Psychic Tuner monster, which is also pretty interesting. So there might be some punk shenanigans going on, because this is just a level 3 extender by banishing any Earth monster from your hand, or face-up field, or graveyard. I actually didn't read that part. So you could have a graveyard piece, special summon this thing out, and just keep going from there. Not going to lie to you guys, this is probably will be seeing play in Punk. That is just a free material for a Synchro or an XYZ. Not bad. Overall, really cool cards, but it's weird I'm saying that Punk somehow got more support for competitiveness more than X-Saber did, because this level 3 Saber Bruno is just a free extender for that deck. And compared to, I don't think this is enough to bring X-Sabers into meta. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. See you next one, and bye-bye.